yes, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we found the rope. Woo! Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back here for Act 3, Episode 2. What's going on is Yuna is planning to lead an attack on a fort, leading to strike the fort from the north. You can see it. You think it'll work, so we're going to be planning a attack against the fort, and we're going to be meeting one of her friends called Takeshi, a group of hunters to help us take the fort. After Jin Sakai, was banished in Kamigata, he now has to make his next advances, his next moves in order to take out the Khan. So here we're here with Takeshi. Are you Takeshi? It's reminding me of Takeshi's car, so you know that game show. I'm Jin Sakai. Yuna sent me, says Jin Sakai. Takeshi goes, she's alive? Where is she? The Mongols blocked the passing on me. I sense a history between Yuna and Takeshi, ladies and gentlemen. But it looks like that the flames are heating up. Though we're not gonna going to be going against the Khan just yet, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna take these archers. We're gonna smash through the Mongols' defenses, and we're gonna take their fort. Yeah, baby. One more step closer to delivering the Khan a message that, despite the fact I've been banished by my own stupid uncle, I'm gonna take Takeshi with this guy, even though he's a little bit reluctant right now. As you can see, it's going to be a cold winter. We're going to convince him. Why spend it on a mountainside hunting squirrel when you can live in a warm fort? You know what I mean? You're going to have your own fort, yeah? You don't even have to pay for the house. You're going to get it all free. If we could stay until spring, says Takeshi, we're in. You have a deal, says Jin Sakai, and thus we have secured a deal with Takeshi, ladies and gentlemen. Because obviously, I understand, when defending against an invasion, you can imagine the amount of force that they have to go against and the amount of men that they might lose. And Takeshi doesn't want to risk all of that, He's got a camp up here, he's got people to feed, and as you can see, the snow is whirling in front of us right now, swirling as it goes. The cold, bitter frost is picking up, and the winter only signals one thing: a cold invasion is coming. If we can get in from the side, and the rest of my friends will hit them. Takeshi goes, Yuna will be there? Alright, the fort was built around the cliffs. We can use them to get inside. Woodcutter camp supplied lumber to the fort. Haven't seen anyone there since the Mongols showed up, so I did a bit of surveying. How good are you at climbing, says Takeshi. Better than average. Yeah, we do a lot of climbing, don't we, inside Ghost of Tsushima. Especially, there's a lot of parkour things. If you go and try to look for the amazing collectibles in this game, ladies and gentlemen, like the Shinto shrines, you've got to be doing a lot of parkouring, a lot of roping around wolves at the gates. If we sit up here much longer, the Mongols are going to see us. Back away from the edge, I'll be right up, says Jin Sakai. Sure you will. Oh, shut up, Takeshi. Yeah, we're going to show you just how amazing our climbing skills are. That is, if we can actually find the place that we're supposed to climb. So as usual, ladies and gentlemen, I was just roaming around trying to look for the place that I could climb, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find any handholds. I was looking around, I could see them up there. I can see the freaking handholds. Where is the place that I'm supposed to make my way up? I was being such an idiot, moving around like a ninny and stuff, because I just can't read a map for God knows how much. I couldn't see it. I was moving around. I was wasting so much time. This was just getting pretty hilarious. I can't scale this wall, so where I'm supposed to go? Obviously, I'm commentating afterwards, so obviously I found it in the end. But at this point, I was just like, there is no handheld on the wall. What happened to those conveniently placed handhelds on the wall, which I love taking the piss of? A lot of my subscribers would definitely know that I love taking the piss of conveniently placed handholds. It's like you're in the middle of a mountain, you're in the middle of like a landscape somewhere, and yeah, you just and then suddenly you just see this conveniently placed handhold on the mountain. You're like, that's where I need to go! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that we're just surveying the camp. I could see a few Mongols there on the balcony, and I'm taking them out with my amazing bow skills, ladies and gentlemen, hoping that they do not see me. At this point, really, I was just fiddling around and trying to maybe survey. Basically, I'm saying all of this, I'm bullshitting in your face, but I didn't actually know what I was doing at this point. Sort of just testing out my epic archer abilities on them. Check that out. As you can see within this game, ladies and gentlemen, if you get a certain number of attacks without the enemy detecting you, your ghost meter goes up in the corner, as you can see in the right hand corner, and once it's been up at a certain point, for instance, then that is the point at which you can like dish out this really cool attack where the Mongols just can't they can't defend themselves against you. Just press R1 and L1 and R2, I believe. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we found the rope. Woo! Oh my god. Okay, maybe not woohoo. I need to go back to that stupid rope. I can't believe it took me ages to go up the rope. I honestly didn't know what was going on. Maybe because I was just so excited that we're finally getting into the crux of things, you know. This is Act 3 Part 2 and okay, seriously, this is getting funny right now. This is getting funny. How many attempts? I need to really maybe swing, use my momentum. Jin Sakai, ladies and gentlemen. He swings across, trying to get to the other side, but his rope skills are unfortunately really horrible. Finally grabbing the conveniently placed handhold and makes his way up to Takeshi. Yuna's got some interesting friends there, Takeshi. Oh lol, yes indeed. He's a bit shocked about Jin Sakai. Just guys like, Yuna, where the hell does Yuna go and make these social contacts with weird samurais who just happen to be banished and are helping out people like me who are just like stuck here? Like, where the hell has the Jito and the whole Shogun been for ages? And suddenly the samurai comes out of nowhere. Yuna, I want to make more friends with you, thanks. I would make friends with Yuna too. It's true. She seems to know everyone who can get the job done, so it's pretty hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now at the top along with the hunters, and so we're going to be surveying our plan of attack. How are we going to indeed make our way inside this fortress? Just check it out. Look at the snow there, the trees surrounding it. It looks like a pretty dangerous place to even attack. You know, we can see we were attacking those archers earlier, but they were still heavily fortified. So now we're going to have a look now. I really like the surveying. It makes it kind of more realistic. We'll get on that roof, control the high ground. You sound like Yuna. She was a good teacher, said Takeshi. Everything about Yuna. Yuna is our star, ladies and gentlemen. She's the one who even orchestrated all this. She knows the people to contact in order to take on the Khan. We should have just got her into bloody Lord Shimura's army in the first place. It would have made more progress. Archers on that ridge will have a good view of the courtyard and plenty of targets. The bulk of our force should go there. After dying quite hilariously because I thought I was cocky enough to go and jump into a place that was heavily guarded by Mongols, I again had a try basically, and that's why you saw the loading screen between it. This was the second try now. I hope, thank God, I succeeded. Basically, I went with Takeshi's men. We have to defeat the Mongols, ladies and gentlemen. The snow is buffeting my face. Jin Sakai must be quiet in order to make sure that he does not alert the Mongols. And the archers, what they're going to do is they're going to be providing a cover fire for us in case the Mongols do sight us. But it looks like it's a battle of stealth again, ladies and gentlemen. We're no longer a samurai, we're the ghost of Tsushima, and as we are leading the forefront against the large forts that belong to the Khan, we're gonna go past them and we're gonna show them who's boss. That's what I'm saying. Well, maybe not show them who's boss. Maybe, how can I put this? Avoid who's boss, more like it. So now we're just, you know, just chilling and camping in the leaves, because why not? I really love just chilling in the leaves as usual. We have some amazing tall grass leaves that are just conveniently, I just keep saying conveniently placed, for goodness sake. They just happen to come. I really need to stop saying convenient. You know, someone needs to make a convenient counter. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, dishing out those headshots. Jin Sakai waiting for the right moment to strike his prey, and then taking out those Mongols right there. He waits. There are quite a few of them there. He waits for the leader to go there. Jin Sakai, Mongol, Jin Sakai. He aims for the head. Ooh, and then the Mongol turns and he hesitates, and I'm basically hesitating, and then I shoot him and nearly fill up my ghost meter, because when I do fill up my ghost meter, ooh, and we shot him with a poison arrow, ladies and gentlemen. Check out all that vomiting. This is a really brutal game, but like I said, as I've said in the earlier episodes, Jin Sakai really needs to, you know, like, get a little bit brutal and adapt, because his enemies, I'm sorry, they do not have any honor, and unfortunately not all the time. If you play by the rules, how are you supposed to go up against an invasion that doesn't play by the rules? Which I keep telling Lord Shimura, and look what happened. We ended up being banished to this, you know, wasteland place, and we're not allowed in the last two sections until we the earlier two sections of the game, until we, you know, complete a few quests. Ladies and gentlemen, I now use a poison dart, and I think it's a hallucination dart, which means I'm gonna piss off the leader, baby, and they're gonna be against check this out, he's gonna go up against his own soldiers, so he's gonna be doing the hard work for us pretty much, which is pretty cool, to be honest. We can maneuver our way through here now, and, you know, just casually make our way through the grass again. Okay, I think there was a horse that was going a little bit mad there. I gotta continue making our way, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm talking about. I really love the cool stuff. Look, we just started a whole gang fight. Holy shit. I'm just hoping now that they don't see us. So we're making our way up the stairs, ladies and gentlemen. Jin Sakai being discreet about it, being that cool Oh, sneaky Ghost of Tsushima shooting hallucination darts, pissing off the leader and getting them to have their own fight. That's what I'm talking about. Two can play at that game. While they have that amazing mob fight there, we're going to continue to delve our way into the camp and infiltrate this fortress one by one, slowly but surely, along with Takeshi's men. We will take out this bulk of a force. We're going to regroup with the hunters. Takeshi just chilling there, being on the house like, wow, you seem to do a good amount of damage, but there was a bit of a fight. Okay, there's still quite a few of them left there, you know. I really wish that shooting that leader, yeah, would have pissed him off more, and maybe he would have taken more of them out. Come on, you only took like 2 or 3 men out, for goodness sake. But alas, here we are again. We're pissing off the leaders, and what I thought would be a good strategy is the leaders are really brutal fighters, right? They're the most heavily armed ones. They got like the large ass brute swords and stuff. And they can even have some duels against them. So by shooting them, we can take out the majority, and their strength will most likely probably overpower their men's. And so I was waiting for them to have a little bit of a fight. This is what I really like about Ghost of Tsushima. And what really, well, in the second half of the game, the main emphasis is stealth. Indeed, you got to be clever with your enemies. A little bit like Shadow of Mordor. It kind of reminds me of how you have to thin out the orcs in Shadow of Mordor. You know, you can't just go in with a close sword to sword combat anymore. You have to use you have to utilize the tools that you have there. But as you can see, it doesn't always reach them, because I tried to shoot the hallucination dart there, but then it didn't work. So let's pick on this leader once more, and or maybe, well, at this point I wasn't sure. I was just sort of being really careful, because remember, if I get sighted, all of those Mongols are going to come against me, and I do not want to risk that fight, because believe me, later in the game, you know, when you have too many leaders and stuff, it's not very wise. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, I decided to go and fill up my ghost meter, L3 and R3. I'm going to slaughter that guy, and yeah, I beheaded him. Oh my god, that was so brutal. I mean, I swear, I literally just came up behind him and went but therefore now filling up my ghost meter is what you do. Is you take them out discreetly. Once you've filled up the ghost meter, you can like dish out all these really crazy combos on them. And so therefore now we're making our way back down to them, because we've got a few leaders there. As you can see, the ones that are usually marked with the 2 golden cross swords are the ones that you need to take out, because they're leading the men. So we're just using poison darts. Well, I went very careful with this. I've always tried to utilize the bow a lot, you know, going for headshots or maybe dealing damage and impact. As you can see there, I landed a headshot, and then using my poison darts to, you know, thin out the crowd. Look how much progress we've made now. We've literally, ladies and gentlemen, got about maybe 2 people left. Where have all those troops gone? Magic, I'm the Ghost of Tsushima, baby. Oh, look at me, just literally, man. I'm cooking heads today. That is really brutal. And now we're going to regroup with the hunters, ladies and gentlemen. We took them out. We are one step closer to taking this fort. We've taken out the what it looks like the base defenses, and now we're going to charge along with our hunters, ladies and gentlemen. Charge! And so the hand-to-hand combat goes now. Not hand-to-hand, sword-to-sword combat. We charge in, we get rid of these enemies. With Samurai, why aren't you leading them? The Jicho is at his castle. He'll have no need of this place until spring. We're gonna make our way up, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we've cleared the majority of the defenses. We're gonna investigate the fight at the Toyotama gate now. Now that bit is cleared, ladies and gentlemen, after charging with our enemies. We're now going to get back on the bank, and we can see, holy shit, check out that explosion. Yuna, she did that? We have to get over there. Let's get a look at that bridge. As Yuna said earlier, she would sneak around to the other side, she would blow the bridge, and now we're at the bridge as well. Charge across or sneak over. Either way, it will be risky. We will follow your lead, Lord Sakai, says the hunters. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting slowly into the main section of the fort. We're going to jump onto the rope there as well, and we're going to defeat the Mongols. This is just getting more action-packed and tense, ladies and gentlemen. After clearing out the first defenses, we are now doing a little bit of parkour. Going to jump over the bridge just like the Ghost of Tsushima that Jin Sakai is. I'm going to send the Khan a message. We're going to take out one of his biggest forts in Kamigata, and that will show them that there are wolves at the gates. And I really like how there's a lot of detail. I mean, I don't like the fact that there are dead soldiers, you know, dead samurai from the Shogun hanging from that bridge, but I mean, I like the details that they put in. This is war, so they will probably hang their enemies from the bridge, for instance, you know, to like give out a really bad message and stuff. You know, they are pretty brutal, and we have got to go up against them. I see a rope in front of me. I swing round after trying to figure out for 5 years, because I'm so slow, honestly, with directions and stuff. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me, that I make my way across there. But actually, at least I find the place that I have to get up at, right? At least I didn't take another freaking half an hour like before. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Jin Sakai continues now. We're going to jump back onto that rope. and onto the conveniently placed handholds. We are going to tackle this fort. What the hell is he doing? Is he literally doing pull-ups right now? Because I swear it looks like pull-ups. I'm going to make our way up these conveniently placed handholds. Jin Sakai continues to surmount. He's almost there. He has almost reached the top. With somehow there's just a log placed there. You know, there's a log saying, "Hi there, I'm a log that you can wrap your rope around." How ideal! But still, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to... now be careful. I'm gonna take that guard out. Yes, baby! Stealth kill right there. And I'm quite glad that I took him out. Especially because the bigger ones are quite dangerous. You know, the ones that wield axes and stuff, because they have the strength to do it. Take out the guy operating the hwacha. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a hwacha there. Exactly. We got a hwacha there that we can mount. And the hwacha is a very, very important weapon within the Ghost of Tsushima. The hwacha is like, I don't know what it is, but I think it like shoots pyrotechnics or something. And I like proper blows stuff up. I want to have a little bit of fun with the hwacha after this. For now, we're just sort of, well, at this point, the funny thing was, at this point, I don't think I noticed the hwacha yet. I was just looking for it and I was getting really confused. I literally passed it. This is my problem. I really missed the details. So I was sort of just roaming around trying to take them out as much as possible before I go on the hwacha. Or maybe I was just simply having an ego battle. Maybe I just thought, nah, rather than taking the easy way out and getting on the hwacha for instance, I would just sort of like stealth them because I'm the Ghost of Tsushima. I can do it. And then I'd basically regret it when I end up getting mobbed by like 4 heavy axe wielding Mongols, and then also the bloody leaders as well. Just having a nice view. I always do believe, you know, I always follow Obi-Wan's what's it called, Obi-Wan's advice when I say to look at the high ground. That guy really knows what he's talking about. So we're just gonna take some of them out. Check that out. Ladies and gentlemen, getting back there with a bit of arrows, because I really love the bows in this game. I mean, I know some people you know, prefer they prefer not to maybe have a bit of emphasis on it. And the funny thing is, I played Ghost of Tsushima Legends. I should have chose the hunter first because they use a lot of bows. And yet when it comes to certain missions like within the game, for some reason I found the bows more easier to utilize and stuff, because obviously you can pick your enemies off one by one and plan exactly how you would like to surmount them. And then yeah, when you go and Ghost of Tsushima Legends, which is the co-op mode where you have to go up against like a million demon soldiers and stuff, and there's a really cool story arc presented in front of you regarding that, I just suddenly go in there with my katana and start taking things out and stuff. Actually, I'm not sure. I think there was one of my subscribers was saying that something was called something. I don't remember what it was, but I think his name was Trailer Boy. You should go check him out right away. He does like cool movie stuff, movie coverage. I think he done best Stephen King villains or something like that. He got a shout out because I was just thinking about his comment there. Obviously I'm not sure about streaming it. I haven't streamed for ages. I will be streaming maybe when I feel a little bit better. I haven't done it for a while. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, we're just taking out these enemies. Check it out. Look at that. We are really dishing the damage. I'm really loving this. I'm not even on the hwacha yet. I'm literally just trying to show off my bow skills and stuff. Honestly, I'm not supposed to be doing this. Look how many of them are down there. Now, if we just got on that hwacha, we'd be able to fire like missiles without having to waste our bows. And yet, there's just something so satisfactory about the bow gameplay in here. I think it reminds me kind of a mix of like a Shadow of Mordor, ladies and gentlemen, or Horizon Zero Dawn, which was another one of my favorite games where you go up against a machine or robots and something and you shoot their parts. I should probably showcase it one day on my channel, you know, because I didn't actually do a proper playthrough on it. That might be pretty interesting. I'm not sure though. I remember how to do it. It might be a bit crap and stuff. Some of the monsters in there I would just shit at, but I will be playing it actually, because eventually I am gonna get, as you know, Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, ladies and gentlemen, whenever that decides to reduce in price. Look, I don't even know if it's out yet because I haven't really been following it. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima and then Greedfall as well. You know, remember, this is way after I finished Act 3 and way after I finished the majority of the game. There's so many bloody collectibles in this game though. We're gonna challenge the remaining enemies, and when we do challenge the remaining enemies, now, ladies and gentlemen, now we can all go, finally she decides to use the thing that she should have used earlier to cause some damage, the hwacha. There's only a few of them left. I'm gonna get on the hwacha. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Ah! And we're gonna shoot them. Reinforcements on the way. Reinforcements on the way. Indeed, we're clearing the majority of the fort after using up a lot of bowls on them. Shit, I'm getting shot at. That was not anticipated. Gonna roll out of the way and then take cover. Jin Sakai being desperate now because he's being shot at by a few archers towards his left. Oh shit, they're wearing armor. I realized that I should have directed the Hwaja in their direction as well. After we finish them, Jin Sakai rushes back to the Hwaja, takes out the offenders that are coming from north, straight in front of him. Bam, boom, boom, boom. This was a really action-packed. When you get on the Hwaja in this game, anyone who's played it would know what I mean when it just feels like so so satisfactory to literally just dish some damage on all that army. Now we got all of Takeshi's men assisting us as well. Jin Sakai has done it. We're going to reach the allies, the wolves at the gates. We're going to charge against our enemies now, and we're going to take whatever remainder we have of the fort because they're going to be keeping it for spring. Ladies and gentlemen, look at them having a fight over there, and the samurai is back in, the ghost of Tsushima, who helped to liberate his people, but along with other people who are going to help us as well. For example, there are some samurai that have taken Jin Sakai's side as well, although you know, Shimura banished him and stuff. There are a few factions that will really help us, like the Yarikawa faction and the Azamo League, I do believe. You finally got it. Hey, you know, what's up? Don't get too close. Stay safe, St. Kenji. All of our allies are here. Lady Masako. We have familiar faces, by the way. I need to really touch on Lady Masako's tale as well, and there's still a lot of mythic tales left because I'm really overdue with uploads as well, and I'm really slow to upload videos. You know, I don't upload magnitudes. I'm gonna take you out, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna slay them. As you can see, it's the shielded guy there. Yeah, get off them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You think I'm gonna hit my friend? Ah, maybe I spoke too soon there. Because remember, this isn't a hack and slash, ladies and gentlemen, especially on the higher difficulties. You have to be a bit careful, but because I had a lot of allies here, I didn't really need to play carefully or something. But when they do strike you, they could still deal a substantial amount of damage. You know, that was close. The fort is ours, my lord. Ladies and gentlemen, we have taken the fort. This means that these are all our arrows. We've got Norio here, Sensei Ishiwaka, Lady Masako, Kenji, that weird crazy sake seller that we had to deal with, and I do believe fight off his debts. I think I done it in one of the streams. You'll get used to it. Take any supplies we need and prepare to ride for Jokaku. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now with Yuna, our best friend, or Jin Sakai's best friend. So you and Takeshi. That was my old life, says Yuna. This is interesting. He's jealous. He and his people are more than hunters, aren't they? Excuse me. I told them they can stay and hold the pass for us, but I don't want bandits making trouble for innocent people fleeing the Mongols. So it appears that Takeshi, it looks like, was a sort of bandit, or maybe not a orthodox sort of establishment. And Yuna was a thief as well, so obviously he's a samurai. He doesn't want these people to just be occupying the fort if they're causing bullshit. But I bet Yuna can deal with that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Khan to die, says Yuna. The heat is stirring up and melting the snow. Wolves at the Gate, Act 3, Part 2. Next time, things are going to get crazier, ladies and gentlemen. The battle has begun.